catch up as promised with our very own Sammy Flex, PR manager or media manager for the Shatta movement family, or for Shatta Wale, for dancehall artist Shatta Wale. He joins us on the line for a quick chat, getting some updates from what happened from yesterday up until now. Sammy, good morning.
Mr. Foley, good morning.
Charlie, morning. I know by now you are the busiest man in Ghana. I'm telling you, your phone buzzing. Yeah, but thanks, thank you for still making time
Foley,
for us.
I can tell you that it has not been easy from morning till now. In fact, the phones wouldn't stop calling. Everybody is just trying to get some scoop on what transpired at EOCO yesterday. But we are up for the task.
Yes,
so we have to do what we've got to do.
Someone said that Sammy, I think you even commented on that Sammy has turned from that young, fine gentleman into now a very savage, ruthless. I saw you put a comment on there. No car, but it counts with the work. But since I'm sure you've had already the conversations, what was it like yesterday, at the premises, because you had first-hand insights into the conversations between EOCO and Shatta, your artist?
Well, Polly, Shatta Wale has been saying something over the years. He keeps saying that sometimes what is meant to disgrace you can come and give you some grace. And yesterday, I can tell you that we experienced that statement that he's been making over the years. And why am I saying this? The number of people who came there protesting for Shatta Wale's release is something that, as officials of the Shatta movement empire, we had no idea of their coming. It is not as if someone put some forces together or someone gave them some buses to come and just show up. No. The moment some people started reporting on X that evening that Shatta Wale has been detained, Shatta Wale has been arrested by EOCO, even before officially we confirmed that indeed EOCO has called Shatta Wale and he has responded or honored their invitation. We never knew they were coming in their numbers like that. So that alone, to me, tells the world that if there is one brand that has loyalty, that has support, and a huge as well as active fan base in Ghana, nobody beats the Shatta movement brand, or nobody beats the Shatta Wale brand. And that alone also tells people that if you are looking for that guy, you know who to run to. Shatta Wale is that guy.
Exactly.
We're excited about that.
Yeah, because there's not much time. Let me ask. So, was he invited or was he arrested? Because there were two different conversations and narratives, circulating online.
Well, fully personally, I've called some media houses out for some of their reports they put out. I think it was on the Tuesday evening. Yes, Tuesday evening, around 4-5, when our lawyer made us aware he's received an official letter from EOCO about Shatta's invitation for some questions and interrogations. So at that time, we were even at the port clearing the new purple Lamborghini. And of course, Shatta is ready. He's a law-abiding citizen. So if he's wanted or if he's needed for any of these duties, he will surely avail himself. So it was Wednesday, I think, afternoon, when he decided that the people need us. Our lawyer has a court case somewhere else. He will be closing late, but still, let's show up and wait for him.
Yeah.
So Shatta was invited and he honored the invitation duly. It was until we got there that conversation started, and the process. You are under interrogation, and before we would let you go, you would need to meet your bail terms or conditions. And the process started. So which I was invited, and he.
So which I'll come to with regards to the bail conditions. But again, people are of the perception, and I just want to use this platform for clarity's sake, of the perception that when you are invited or arrested to EOCO, probably it's a buga and all of those things. What is the atmosphere like, or what was the atmosphere like in the four walls of the EOCO engaging Shatta?
Oh, I think it was friendly. It was friendly in the sense that it is a security zone. So when you get there, definitely you'll not be permitted to use your phones and all that. But He'll be ushered in beautifully. He'll be seated at the reception. In fact, the first entry I was with him throughout until the interrogation started, and that one he was the only person supposed to answer the questions. So he was the only guy allowed into the room. But at least entering there with him, it was friendly. It was not booga booga. The people were very warm, and they were having conversations with us. And of course, you are moving with someone like Shatta Wale, who is not just an ordinary person. So definitely, even if he's supposed to be treated in a way, I think it will be done with some decorum. And I want to believe it was friendly. I don't know what experience some people have seen over the years, but what we experienced there was very friendly.
Okay, in addition to that, I'm sorry, in addition to that, now just to the bail condition conversation, where initially it was a 10 million Ghana cedi, on with regards to the bail conditions. What was the conversation like, before it was revised? Were there pleas, were there bargains? Just want to understand, what called for the reduction, and who stepped in to grant this bill, if you can disclose.
Well, I think the lawyer, lawyer Cephas, once again, good morning to him. He has also done some great job for us at Shatta Movement, so we want to say big ups to him, lawyer Cephas. I think he would be in the right position to give the exact details on this. But as much as I know, the evening that we got to know that before Shatta can be released to go home to come later for the interrogation to continue, he would need to meet the bail conditions of 10 million Ghana cedis. We started working on that. As a matter of fact, we started doing our moves to get it. It was late. The Wednesday it was late, so definitely we couldn't finish with everything until the next day. So the next day we were on it, and our lawyer came to tell us that the bail conditions has been revised to 5 million Ghana cedis. So as to who, I think the lawyer will be in the best of position to explain this.
Great,
but
Lenny.
Definitely, being our legal advisor, I know he would also put in a word or two for this to happen.
Lenny has a question for you.
Yes. So in all of this, I understand when you say that, the fans came in support and all of that. But what I want to also know is, have there been any high moments in this low time that is happening? What has also made you and the team and Shatta hopeful?
Okay, so this is what Shatta Wale has been looking for. Lenny, over the past few weeks or months, we all have read in the news, this one has been arrested for this one has been arrested for that, and sometimes, unfortunately, some news people will be mischievous, putting some names in there. And as a matter of fact, Shatta Wale's name has been attached to some of these things. And ever since EOCO and the yellow Lamborghini issues came up, Shatta Wale has been looking for that fine opportunity to let the world understand what really is going down, or what really the issues are, so that allegations of he's done this, he's done that, he's stolen a car, those things were worrying rather than what the EOCO was yesterday. And Shatta Wale has always been looking for that opportunity to clear his name, at least, because he is a business brand, and for a business brand, you wouldn't want some of these things to be attached to you like that, because you wouldn't know who would want to deal with you business-wise, and some of these things might come to disturb the business flow. So yes, he was looking for that fine opportunity to also clear his name and for the people to understand what really is going down. So to us and to Shatta Wale, I want to believe he is very, very happy that at least, now we understand. It is not Shatta Wale has done something criminal, or he's done something outrageous, or he's done something horrendous. So he purchased the car, and according to the laws of the country, if you are to purchase a car, maybe the process should be this and that, and he might have missed it or something. And the questions that were put to him, I'm sure he produced the answers that he knows, or what he thinks it is to EOCO officials. And to me, this alone gives him that satisfaction that, now we understand what is happening. Because, Agenda Boys, even that evening, before we will officially communicate to the public, we saw how some people mischievously were putting out unnecessary information on X. Shatta Wale has been this, Shatta Wale has been that, Shatta Wale. But in all, to the glory of God, EOCO has explained what is happening, and we are ready to cooperate. Shatta himself is ready to cooperate with the authorities to get to the end of this.
Sammy, lastly, so the other bits for more clarity is, so the public and followers like ourselves, we heard that Shatta had purchased a purple Lamborghini. We saw you in that video when it was brought to the house, champagne and everything, all of that. Then we heard EOCO's story on, the fact that it's a stolen vehicle, and then we saw another purple Lamborghini again, which was shared on social media again, being cleared from the port. I want to understand what the story is. Does it mean that he's acquired a new one? Is it the same one? What is happening?
Oh yeah. He's acquired a new one. The yellow Lamborghini story, fully. I can tell you, this story has been running for the past 3 months. So just Shatta Wale did not react as people even expected him to have reacted. I think for the past 3 months, the yellow Lamborghini has been in the possession of EOCO. So because of who he is and the fact that he loves to always ride in his luxury cars, the moment the issues came around the yellow Lamborghini, he said, no, I still want the yellow, I still want the Lamborghini to be part of my fleet. So if these people are going to do an investigation on it, okay, no problem. I'll cooperate. Give them the car for them to start their investigation. But I still would want to get a Lamborghini. So he ordered a new one as quickly as possible, and processes were started for it to be delivered to him right here in Ghana. And thankfully, it came at the same time that EOCO wanted to start their investigations on it. So yes, it is something he would want to keep, and because God has blessed him, he's worked hard enough, has gotten what he's looking for as a person. He invested in getting it, and it was not a coincidence. It was something that he had actually planned to get, and it came at that time.
Yeah, Brass, I mean, morning.
Yes,
I wanted to find out, in the earlier occurrences with regards to the yellow Lamborghini, the seizure and all that, Shatta went on a few lives and made some statements, his side of the story as at that time and all that. With what happened yesterday, EOCO also put out a statement of their own. And if you paid attention to the first lives that Shatta went on and the statements that EOCO has put out, there have been some contradictory moments in there. I want to know if it's something that he's going to come back and actively, clarify those points on his platforms, or is it because now it's a legal issue, we're going to have to wait to hear from a legal angle?
Oh, I want to believe that from the beginning, Shatta has known this to be a legal issue. If we are to discuss his rant earlier on social media, I think it was because, when EOCO came to him, they came with a certain information, which he believes that, okay, because that was why you came to me and requesting for interrogation on the car, that particular information will go throughout the interrogation or the investigation. But later, he realized that, no, the conversation changed from A to B and maybe from B to C. I think that was his worry. It was the reason he came out talking to the people, letting them know that, oh, okay, I'm ready. If you are saying this, let's do it. But later, when it changes, then I start getting worried because that was not the initial conversation. So I'm sure that was what Shatta was trying to discuss or trying to talk about. But at least I want to believe after the interrogation, he might have understood it from their point of view and will be willing to cooperate with them. Shatta has been law-abiding all this while. So, and if this one would also need that he cooperates with EOCO to continue from where they've got into, I think he will continue. No need for him to go back to the other one, because now, because you and I were not in the interrogation room, he might have gotten more information into why maybe it moved from A to B, and he's willing to cooperate. So I'm not too sure going back will be the next option, but going from where he and EOCO have ended, they'll continue from there. I want to believe.
Well, Sammy, thank you very much. I know there are lots of people also trying to reach you in all kindness. We'll definitely, and understanding, we'll also have to allow others to reach out to you, and you can catch some breath. But we'll definitely extend this conversation with you. You know how we do it, Charlie, offline, and then we'll pick some more insights into this. Thank you so very much for joining us live on the show, Sammy.
Very well, Jeffrey. Regards to the team.
All right, so we've been speaking to Sammy Flex, or Sammy Ba. He's actually the PR media manager for Shatta Wale, and getting some updates with regards to the arrest, the invitation, I beg your pardon, yesterday from EOCO, as well as the revised bill conditions granting him the freedom that the fans were all hopeful for.